Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at an old doll. This is from the Queens line that came out months ago, and if you saw my very first YouTube video then you know that she was in that video, and I've just not unboxed her for months because I just thought this box was really cool, and now I'm finally in the mood to crack this open. So let's go ahead and check out the box. So this corner shows the Queens logo, and then over here you can see her gorgeous artwork. And her name is down here, really tiny on the bottom. And then there's just a couple ribbons and random decor all over the box. So here we can take a quick look at the doll. I thought she was just so stunning, so I had to grab her up back when she was 40 bucks. Now she's on sale for about 15. So go ahead and check that out. And then look at this, all the doll's clothes are over here and it looks really cool. Now over here is the back of the box. Here it shows the full artwork of this gorgeous doll. God, she is so pretty. And then over here are the other queens from the Queens line. And then over here is their message. So it said, everyone is a queen in their own way. Queens embrace who they are and strut fierce style. Queens straighten each other's crowns and support their BFFs. Queens welcome everyone and celebrate differences. And that is what this line is all about. So the top of the box has a little bit of a window view and a handle. This side of the box says her name, and this side just has more of those ribbons. Ooh, the world is my pearl. Okay. Let's see, queen of the show, I dazzle, I shine. So that's a couple messages from her all over the ribbons. And yeah, with that, let's go ahead and take her out of the box. Alright, so here's everything that Splash Beauty comes with out of the box. Let's go ahead and take a look at the most basic stuff. So here we have the instruction book, which has information about what she comes with and how to use the stand, how many pieces it comes with. Over here is this little invitation. Look, here's the front. So it has a little queen kind of wax stamp, and you open it up and it's just her. It says, queen of the show, I dazzle, I shine. When I'm on stage, the world is my pearl. And then we got a really pretty little pink hairbrush, just a nice little shade, and a gorgeous blue stand. I love this stand. It comes with two pieces to hold her hips, and it's just a really pretty sparkly blue stand. And then we also have a little poster, which isn't a perfect rectangle. It's kind of like a trapezoid. And it's just her artwork with her name, and then on the back it shows her throne, which is in the shape of a shell, some bubbles behind it, and then it says, queens embrace who they are and strut fierce style. Yeah, so let's take a look at what clothes she has. Well, let's start with the accessories. So here she has some shell sunglasses. The lenses are pink and sparkly and have this little shell mold, and the frame itself is gold. Kind of like a bronze actually, and it has these little ball ridges on the arms. Then we've got a purse that's also shaped like a shell, and it's actually the same color. Yeah, the same color. And the same kind of mold on the front too. It has these fake white pearls that are molded into the strap, and then a pink belt loop, or pink straps with the little golden loops, and then more pearls on the top. And it does have an opening right there. Now moving this stuff up, you can see her heels. So the first one is very pearl themed, it seems, and it's got kind of a shell-like shape to it on the top, and then just riddled with pearls all around the bottom of the heel, the heels themselves, and then the straps. So it's all gorgeously white and shiny. And here are the other shoes, which are kind of tall sandal boots. That's what it looks like to me, and it's mostly this blue, a semi-transparent shade, but it has a bunch of belt straps up here, and then the bottom is kind of a gold, so it's kind of the treasure, I suppose. Maybe just a sand with some shells in it. That's pretty cool. Even the little loops are painted. They're all individually painted white pearls on the straps. That's really cool, actually. Now let's take a look at the smallest outfit piece, So there's a two-piece swimsuit. So here's the top. It has this kind of shell bra theme to it. And then the straps have these little pearls that are glued in. You can see right there on each side are 3 pearls that are glued in. And then there's like a little blue ruffle that's underneath each piece. And then the bottom has like this kind of fin pattern to it. Ah, and only the top is Velcro. The bottom one you have to just slide on. So let's see how tricky that'll be. Here's the next outfit. So we've got this jacket that has pretty neat details. It's got pink sleeves, but then on the sleeves are these like blue ribbons that have like a little buckle on them, and then kind of ends with little blue cuffs. There's a faux zipper, and then like a blue collar, blue rim, and the back has this like dolphin fin or a whale fin, who knows. It looks like it was painted with like a neon brush, and it's just like waves and some fin. And then down here we have the skirt, which is riddled with sequins, which isn't usually my favorite, but this is actually pretty because it's like transparent sequins on a pink skirt. And then the front has this kind of pink fabric with little laces gone through it. And the laces are actually subtly differently colored. Like, I don't know how they did this, if it was just like one of those kind of thread that you get that's like multicolored as you like go through it. It looks like yellow, then blue, then yellow, and then right here it's a different one too. I don't think this is the same as those. This is like a firmer plastic that has like these little twists in it. Yeah, so this is Velcroed right there. Okay. And no Velcro on the jacket, but doesn't need it. And then last, we've got this pink jacket, which is kind of layered with different pink pieces of fabric, and it's really cool how it carries over to the sleeves and the collar. So it's like very frilly, and then there's like this little ribbon. Oh no, hopefully it's not gonna be too tricky. Oh, if we're gonna have to undo the ribbon, that's gonna be so sad, but it seems like that's gonna be the case. Oh well. Okay, so we'll attempt to redo this ribbon when we put it on her. Alright, now let's take a look at the doll. So here's the lovely doll. Let's take a look at her hair. So she's got a big ponytail, so she's got half of her head up in a ponytail, and it's kind of wrapped around right where the elastic is. And then before we get there, there's even like a couple of twist braids on the very top of her head, and they kind of show off the multicolored hair she has. So she's got like some white and blue in there, and then she also has kind of like this side part also pulled to the side with a little elastic right there, and it's all curled with some gel, so it is lightly gelled. And this is what the back looks like. So it's very oceanic, I'd say. Very pretty colors. Yeah, and then let's take a look at her face. So she's got this headband that goes around her head, and it's kind of covering this face paint that she has, which is like a bunch of little pearls. And she also has these like baby hairs that are blue and painted on, and then they're kind of riddled with little shiny little dots. Kind of right there. Then we can take a look at her eyebrows, which are the same shade of blue as her hair. And she has like a line of that same blue around this like silver eyeshadow that she has. And then she's got these really interesting blue eyes that are very different from the rest of her color scheme. It's like a really dark, like indigo basically. And then she has really pretty like shiny pink lips that are like a light pink, which I'm such a huge fan of. And then little bits of blush. Yeah, and then she's got earrings that have these pearls. Seems to be the theme for this doll. Because look at this. Then we move on, and there's like another pearl necklace. And I'm wondering what this ribbon is for. Oh, okay, so for the top, this part is held up by a ribbon, which is tied in the back. And then moving down, you can see at the top is kind of shaped very interestingly. It's kind of cut with like a little triangle point at the bottom. And it's very shimmery, and I feel like it's a really cool diamond effect. It is really pretty in person, I'd say. It's like not cheesy. I would think that it would be cheesy based off of like the stock photos, but she's really pretty. And then it kind of matches the skirt like perfectly, which is a mermaid shaped skirt. So it's kind of got that shape to it. It kind of flares out at the end. And she also has this pearl belt. Here you can take a look at that. And she's got some gold pieces holding on. And that's just clasped in the back. Let's take a look at her nails while we're over here. they are pink, and I love how they have rubbery hands, so you can just kind of bend them. Yeah, so that kind of matches the skirt part. And interestingly, she's got stockings, and right out of the box she's not wearing any heels, so you kind of have to pick which ones you want and slide it on. Alright, now I've put on some heels. So that was actually pretty tricky with the stockings, not gonna lie. So you might have a little bit of a hard time with that if you want to have the heels with this dress. And the stockings, which I don't think she really needs the stockings with this dress. I feel like it's kind of enough pink going on down there, but you know, it matches well and it blends in. Now let me go ahead and put her in another outfit and I'll be right back. Alright, so kicking on more pink on her, I just decided to match the artwork on the box. And so she's got this robe, or not robe, this jacket that's kind of like a robe over her main outfit. And I noticed that, like, since I pointed out that her stockings are pink and it's like a lot of pink, and it looks like her artwork is like little white straps, like little white stockings. So, I guess their intention wasn't to have so much pink. But now, here's all this. So you can take a look at the jacket on. So here is that big long jacket, and the ribbons wrap around so many times actually before you can like make a nice little bow. You know, nice as it can be by an amateur. Yeah, so this is really pretty. I like the fabric that they use. The texture of this is really nice. I like how it's kind of soft, and it's just beautiful. This reminds me of like a Barbie fashion fairy tale kind of thing, you know, with all these little ruffles and layered parts of the skirt. And yeah, I feel like the earrings kind of clash with, and the necklace kind of clashes with everything going on in the neck. I just think it looks a little too busy up on top. It's like maybe if we took off one of these pieces, it'll look a little less cluttered. Yeah, let's see that. I don't know, still a little bit cluttered. Let's go ahead and move on to the next outfit. Alright, so here's the next outfit. I just kept her in the same shirt from the previous outfit. And first of all, you might notice that these weren't stockings. These are actually just like knee-high socks. So that's kind of cool. And I noticed that this isn't Velcro, but it is like elastic in the back. So you can have some wiggle room while sliding it down her hips. And what was another thing? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of glitter all over the place. This is like loose glitter, unfortunately, so it's kind of getting all over my desk, but that's okay. Just trying to avoid getting this in my eyes. Alright, so let's take a look at her in this outfit, shall we? We might as well put the purse on her since it seems like it would match quite well. So here's what the jacket looks like on. It's really, really cute. It's just a really nice fit. The skirt unvelcros down the entire way, but you can't just like wrap it around because there is like a little white strap underneath. And it's just what it looks like, just a little mini skirt, very mini. For a second I thought it wasn't gonna fit correctly, but worked. And here are the socks close up, as well as the heels on the doll. Yeah, so if you want her wearing this, then it kind of rides on like one of the ribbons, but I feel like your best shot is to put an elastic around. And you know what I do? I actually keep the elastics inside of the purse if I'm not using it. That's kind of like my thing with my display dolls. I just kind of hide their elastics that I need in their purses. And yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and put her in her last outfit. Before we do, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the doll with just this outfit without the jacket on. I feel like this looks pretty cute, and maybe it would look nicer without this. Actually, I like it because it matches with all the pink. Yeah, okay, so that's just a close-up of her top and skirt together. Now let's go ahead and put her in her last outfit. Now we have her in her last look. It is the swimsuit look. So we've got her sunglasses on, her other shoes, and her swimsuit. So let's take a close look. So here are what the sunglasses look like on her. They kind of barely sit on her nose. You can kind of see how it's kind of up there, and nicely goes around the ears. And it doesn't hide the eyeshadow or the eyeliner. So the way it naturally rests, it's like that. Yeah, and the earrings are actually, funny enough, they're actually held by an elastic right now, so that's why they're like snug and held onto her head. And we got a nice look at her pearl necklace by itself. And here is her gorgeous swimsuit. I think this looks so good on her. Like, This is stunning on her. This is so pretty. And this did take a little while to take and put over her hips, but you know, it worked. And here are her shoes. They're pretty simple to put on too. So we might as well go ahead and talk about her articulation. So she can kind of rest her head side to side. She can look not really up and down at all. And her shoulders have rotation and can go up that far. Her arms kind of go in a rotation too. Can they pop out? Let's see. They do. So if you want, you can actually pop out the arms. And then moving on to her hands, they pop off and can fold in and out, rotate. Then at her hips, she can go very far out, and then they also pop, so they have points where they can pop their legs so they can kind of bend a little bit. Yeah. And that is all for this doll. Alright, so I feel like she was actually kind of fun to dress up. I feel like it'll definitely be interesting swapping clothes on and seeing different things like on her, kind of like this, and kind of popping on this belt on random things, you know, seeing how that looks like on her. Just like, for example, even though it doesn't totally make sense, it's still pretty. Yeah, so she's got quite a bit of stuff. Kind of hard to show everything in a nice way. So she's really cool. I really like how many things that she comes with, and they're all really pretty. And the only thing I wish they changed was the elastic parts. I wish that they were Velcro instead. Even though it makes it a little bit bulkier, I feel like I'm not looking back there anyway, and it just would have been nice to just slide it on with ease rather than kind of inching bit by bit up her legs, you know? But yeah, that's one little thing. I feel like maybe that'll make it harder for other people to have fun with it, but for me, I feel like she's pretty cool, and yeah, all of her pieces are really nice. She's really gorgeous, and for her to be on sale right now, like, I don't know why you wouldn't snatch this up because she is so pretty. Yeah, so that kind of wraps up my review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed, and if you do, comment down below what you enjoyed. So with that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!